All right, we're number 10. 10 days out of 14. You guys are rocking it. This is all about taking responsibility. And I know, why? Why do we have to take responsibility? We talked about this just a little bit ago when we were dealing with belief, choices, and control. Remember, to maintain control, you have to take full responsibility for your actions. And sometimes, even as a leader, you may have to take responsibility for other actions on your team. So we're going to figure out what it means to really take responsibility, make the right choices, and take our destiny and put it in our hands. So that way we move in the direction and achieve the goals that we have set in front of us. So we all know cause and effect. You get hungry, you eat food. It's that simple. So what's happening here? We're going to become very aware of everything that we're creating all around us. I want you to be fully aware of the effects of what you create. So this means taking 100% responsibility. Because if you give that responsibility away, remember, you give away control of your life, which means someone else is managing your life for you. So now, taking responsibility is as simple as why. W-H-Y. W, what is the situation that you're in? I want you to really think about and describe the situation that you're in and how it affects you. Number 2, the H, how could it be different? Can you imagine how it can be different? And then remember, why? You control everything. So it all begins with why. W, what is the situation that you're in? Describe it, understand it. H, how can it be different? And then the why. Remember, you control everything. So when you ask what is the situation, you're really jumping in there. You're thinking about the responses and what responsibility you can take inside of that situation. Because when you realize responsibility that you can take in that situation, then you can say, how can I make it different? If I'm the one who can do something now, what can I do to make it different? And remember, you are in full control of you. So at this point, you've asked what is the situation. You've looked at how it can be changed if you maintain control and do something about it. W-H-Y. What is the situation? How can I make it different? And remember that why? You are in control. It's that simple. Now, you start doing that, and you have to start thinking, what would happen if I did? What would happen if I did? What would happen if I did? It's like playing a game of chess. You look at the moves, and then you choose the one that is most beneficial to you, getting not from here away from your goal, but getting you to your goal. It's that simple. So, if you're in control and you control everything about yourself, you're good to go. I hope you got this. So take a moment. There's a few writing exercises here. Just take a moment and write out, follow through the form, and get everything filled out. Go ahead and pause me for just a minute. It won't take you long. So right now, you know that whatever we focus on, we create in our lives. We either draw it in or we actually create it. But that's by focusing our minds. So now you're focusing on what it takes to make a millionaire, to become a millionaire. Now, I hope that you've listed 5 characteristics. And if you haven't, go ahead and take a moment, push me on pause, and write down 5 characteristics of a millionaire. When you think of a millionaire, what do you see in your mind? Now, as far as just going ahead and writing that information down, how does it feel? How do you feel when you think of being a millionaire versus being a prisoner? I mean, I could be going on a lark here, but I'm thinking that you like being a millionaire a lot more than the thought of and the feeling of being a prisoner. So if you really enjoy the feeling of being a millionaire, why don't we start stepping into it? I mean, it doesn't matter which one you choose, but you don't want to be a prisoner, do you? I don't think so. So what matters is that, are you taking full responsibility, absolute control for everything that's happening in your life, everything that you bring in, everything that you're creating. So that way, when you're moving in the direction you want, and if anything else happens, you understand how to get out of it. Why? Use it. Break it down every day, because when you're in full control, regardless of if it's a relationship, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, you realize what you're putting into it and what's making it work or not work, because that's all you can be responsible for is your actions in any situation. So stay focused on what you can do and make the best of every situation you're in. So now, we've kind of really gone into taking responsibility. There's a lot to it. But when you take full responsibility, you really start to create brand new options, and you can create what you want to create. Are you willing to focus your time, a little bit of time, and really use why every chance you get? What is the situation? How can I make it different? Remember, you are in control, and you can make it different. Are you willing to spend a little bit of time doing that in every situation? It's a huge difference in what you can do with your mind. Okay, I'll see you in lesson number 11. We got some other stuff to get working on. Outstanding job. See you tomorrow.